We are at 14657 here on Norwegian Encore. Going to give you a quick tour of this stateroom. Two little tiny hooks. You do have to insert your cabin key or a hotel key in the slot for the lights to come on. This is a tiny stateroom, and it is a 4-person stateroom. I don't know if you can tell, but there are 2 upper Pullmans there. You've got your single closet. That has hangers, a safe, and a couple of shelves. How on earth could 4 people fit in this room? I do love this little space where you can store some stuff. You've got a little storage cubby here. And then of course, you've got your mini fridge. Oh, look at that. It's stocked with some waters already. A little desk. Hello, YouTube. Good to see you again. By the bed, there is a little railing where you can store stuff. Some lights that have, I don't know if you can see this, USB ports. Well, that's really convenient. Oh, that turns on. Several lights. They are really dirty. Another one of those cubbies. That must be where the other cubby gets stored when it's a king bed configuration. I cannot imagine having 4 people in this room. Then we move into the bathroom. Oh, we do love a full-length shower door, glass shower door. Plenty of storage in here. I love what they've done with the glasses to get them out of the way. That's a great idea. They've got hand soap and a dispenser, just like the shampoo and conditioner. You've got a couple of shelves over here, more shelves over here. And let me just go ahead and look at this. You've got your body wash and shampoo. I guess no conditioner. And that's the Norwegian Encore. If you are thinking about booking this room with 4 guests, my condolences, I guess I would say. This would be I think, a miserable room with 4 people. But again, my opinion, I get it. There is money to be saved when you book with 4 versus 2 or 1. That is our thoughts on, oh, look at that. Okay, I'll point out one last thing. Makeup room, do not disturb. And then those light up out here on your stateroom door. Makeup room, do not disturb at home. How fun is that? That's the Norwegian Encore. 14657. Capturing a couple of tips after some days in the stateroom. Here's a tip. Don't forget, even though the garbage can might be blocking it, don't forget about these hidden storage spaces. Here on the Norwegian Encore, they make use of every space on board. Also, and I know I've said this in previous videos, but make use of hooks. The walls are magnetic, and so you'll see we hang a lot of things up on our walls. And another tip that I want to share is don't forget about this tremendous space under your bed to store your suitcases and bags and any other stuff that you want to get out of the way. It is a great space saver. Mentioned the little table the other day, the wine diapers for all of our liquids. The last thing I'll just mention is in the bathroom, it's a huge bathroom. Don't forget about all of this additional hidden storage. I'm a big fan of storage on a cruise ship, and the Norwegian Encore is really designed well from a storage standpoint. The closet, I mentioned it the other day, it's a little tight. It's a little small for a 4-person, what could be a family stateroom, a 4-person stateroom. It's a little small, but overall, it has been such a great stateroom. this little seat serves double duty. It serves as a table or a seat. And it's on wheels, making it nice and easy to push all around. A tip that I will share, though, is this stateroom is 2 down from the main elevators, and so you regularly hear bing, bing as the elevators are called. Cruise tip for you, go out and release that fire door. There's a button to release the fire door. I would recommend being there to hold it as it shuts, otherwise it slams and could wake up the entire hallway. Release that fire door, because once that is closed, you don't hear anything from that area with the elevators. You don't hear any talking, you don't hear any bings. It is beautiful. I love how quiet this stateroom is. It's been a perfect stateroom for me. Oh, and I'll just show right here, there is the fire door, and I will show you the fire door release. I don't know if I have my key, so let's not try to close that all the way. But here, release fire door. You just press that button right there, and the fire door closes and blocks off all of the noise from the elevators. Okay? My final thoughts after spending a week in 14657. It's a great stateroom. You probably already picked up on that in my commentary midweek. I think for a solo traveler or couple, you can't go wrong. I do stand by my initial impression that I don't know how you would have 3 or 4 people in this stateroom. The closet was barely big enough to fit my clothes, let alone 3 additional passengers. The room continued to be quiet, especially once the fire door was closed each night, and I loved the little shelf behind the bed where I charged my phone with the USB port included in the light. 14657 is definitely a room I would book again and would recommend. We'll see you soon.